14th of February 1942, we took off 1800 hours for Mannheim. Our 23rd trip, piece of cake, quiet trip out there. We got some flak over the target, but it wasn't very much. We were in it. And just as we were coming away, the port engine failed. We thought maybe we got some flak in the engine. Not sure about that, but anyway, pilot failed to feather it, so it dragged, and we came down very quickly to 4,000 feet. I was the wireless operator, air gunner at the back. I managed to get an SOS out to base to say that we got the equipment out and we would probably be bailing out. But we didn't, because for another 3.5 or 4 hours, we flew on at 4,000 feet. And not a bit of flak in sight, no fighters, absolutely nothing. Eventually we were over the sea, and we ran out of juice in the starboard engine. So we made a perfectly good landing on the top of a bank of fog, recovered from that and landed in the sea. The nose broke, sea came in, and the 4 of us clambered out onto the starboard wing. The dinghy had an immersion switch in the port engine, and the theory was that when you impact onto the sea, the inversion switch would inflate the dinghy. But of course it didn't. The navigator, Bob, with his boot, opened up the engine of self-fabric, went in and pulled the plunger, and the dinghy began to inflate, but not fully. But we made enough for us to get in. Just as we were going to go, we saw there was a cord that stretched from the dinghy into the engine nacelle, and we thought, oh well, perhaps that doesn't work. This is absolutely true. The pilot, Ralph Alsabrook, just a minute chaps, under his jacket, into his top pocket, he brought out a pair of folding nail scissors in a leather case, opened it, cut the rope, folded them up, put them back in his pocket and stepped into the dinghy. And off we went. We paddled away, we had to pump it up. We were there for quite a long time. Didn't see very much, put flares out, did some yellow dye and that sort of thing. February, very choppy, very windy, and eventually we saw an aircraft, which was a walrus aircraft, a naval flying boat thing, propeller at the back. It flew over us, waggled its wings, disappeared. And another 3 hours went by, and out came a motor anti-submarine boat and picked us, the 4 of us, up. And we weren't in bad condition, had a bit of frostbite, but we were all right. As we were getting on board, we said to the chaps there, well, where are we? Because we thought we were off the Lincolnshire coast, because that's where we'd been heading. And they said, we're off St. Catherine's Point. Catherine's Point? Where's that? The Isle of Wight. And we had been flying on one engine, the starboard engine, and although we'd managed to tie the aileron back, the rudder bar back, as much as we could, we'd done a circuit, we'd gone no bed. We're flying down the channel, and they said, luckily you fell out, you got your juice when you did, because you were going into a minefield and we wouldn't have come out.